y'all. Welcome in. It's Luna. Let's get back to all the mods 10 to the sky. So as y'all know, I said off camera I was going to be doing things. This over here is going to be where we kind of store stuff. I kind of just have these things sitting over here for now. I have made little paths going out each side so that we have places to expand. Just go ahead and put that up. But we're going to continue on. I've done what I could so far. We did get some quests, so we have this. So we get a Fortune 2 book, which is pretty cool. I think that's all the quests I've gotten. So we're going to go back into this one. We need to make the hammer. That's what we need to do. And with that, we have two. And we also got 2 sticks. I don't really know. I think, is it like this? No, we need one more stick. Okay. As I was saying, I don't know what we're actually going to be getting up to, how far we'll get. All of that will kind of just play by ear. I didn't make plans. So now we have some more of this stuff that we're going to go ahead and do this number on. This guy is awesome. Okay, and we're going to come in here and we are going to grab all of our iron. So immediately what we're going to do is go ahead and do this. As you can see, that wears out the durability on that thing. But now we're going to go ahead and start smelting. This gives us 64 now. So now we have 64 iron ingots coming. So that is amazing. It is always important here, especially if you plan on going and doing all of this. Like all the things. And getting basically the star. Which I have actually never done. But let's keep going. We also need an iron furnace. So we need to get enough iron to make an iron furnace. I think we actually have enough, so we're going to go ahead and just do that really fast. We're going to burn through this though. There shouldn't be many left. But I do plan, I'm hoping we can get all the way up and get into lava so that we can make our generator. I'm almost certain this will be the last one, maybe? Nope. Almost. Oh, we got an axe around here somewhere. Oh, big axe. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do. That completes our quest. We're going to put this guy back. So he's still cooking. And now we have a stone to iron furnace upgrade as well. But basically now we need to go over here. Now that we have iron, we're going to need to make water. Now I have water over here already. There's 2 buckets over there. But we're going to come over here and we're going to go ahead and drop some leaves in. This quest wants us to do something else. Yeah, right here. So now we have another one and we get a block of coal. That's great. We will be making this rainbow furnace as soon as we can. But we're also going to be making this augment as soon as we can. But we're going to continue on working on this side. So this is wanting us to get clay. So if we put some water into a barrel, then toss a dust block into it to get clay, you need to right click the barrel to take the clay out. So basically this thing wants us to go, I'm going to go ahead and make a bucket. And I'm going to go ahead and pull the water out of this one. I've pretty much done our legwork for us, if that counts. Because I got us a little bit of dust. So now we got that, so we get some clay balls. Now we need to put the clay balls in the furnace to get porcelain clay. Then we can make a bucket, the porcelain crucible, so forth, so forth. So we're going to go ahead and break this down into more clay balls. And we're going to go ahead and take this out and start letting this smelt. And as you can see, I have put some stuff up here for us to work towards. We need not that, or that, or that no more. We don't need that. Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh yeah, we need bone meal. Do we have bone meal? Oh, we do. I forgot about this step. My bad, y'all. Okay, so we did that. Now let's not do that. Look, I just got done recording 2 episodes of our stone block series. It was a lot. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this in here. That gives us our bucket. And this will give us our thing. So we will get some for that, and we'll get 2 more with netherrack and experience. And we'll get a bucket of water, which will then complete this out, which gives us another bucket. But we don't need a bucket of water, we need lava. So now we can take our things and we're gonna put this stuff back in. We'll put this up. We're going to put that bucket up because we got to use these. That netherrack we're going to use in just a minute. So this is where we have some cobble deep slate. I don't think we have any more cobble. We do got stone though. That works. This is where we're going to start transitioning out of wood. I would have really liked this to be one longer. And I don't think we have any more. This dude scared me. Protection 5, Respiration 5, Aquafinity, Unbreaking 5, and Mending. Oh wow. That is wild. I want to smelt these up real quick. Okay, but we're not going to have enough stone to do this real fast, but let me go to sleep, and I'm going to get some more stone real fast, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so I've extended it a little. I have some more cobblestone being turned into stone, but we're going to not do that. We are actually going to place a crucible on top of there. And we are going to take about that many of these. And we are going to fill this thing up. This is going to take a while because the torch is not where it's at. But I have made some slabs. Which I do not want a slab here. I want a slab here, here, and dang it, I still did that. We're going to take that piece out. And I think we have to take this piece out. Because this piece has to be cobblestone. And that netherrack I said to put up for later, we need a piece of it now. And so we're going to put that right there. And then we are definitely going to need more of these. Because we want one touching the back, coming around, touching there, and right there. Awesome. This is almost ready. Let's go to sleep. So we have our water, and our water is going to go in this spot, and our lava is going to go in this spot. As soon as we get lava, because we are going to make these guys, which is going to take even more cobblestone. And we're going to need a piece of glass, so we need to get that smelting as well. And I think I'm going to need to break some of this. I was really hoping not to, but we might have to. I think I have a few more pieces of sand somewhere. I don't. Oh, I do. No, that's more dust. Dude, get out of my way. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is put all this stuff up. We are going to need these. We got cobble deep slate, which works like regular cobblestone if you did not know. And I need my hammer. This guy. So basically if I smack this with my hammer, we got crushed deep slate. I think it's the stuff that does the same thing, right? Oh no, it's not. Which one is it that does the same? Is it granite? No, it's andesite, I think. Yes. Okay, so if you got a bunch of andesite, you can just slap it down and whack it. It gives you gravel. We don't need many pieces. We just need some glass. Oh, and I did make us 2 more iron furnaces. I used our iron furnace upgrades to get those. We are almost there. We can sieve that in just a little bit. I'm gonna do it. I was really wanting to go behind there and just add an extra row, but it's fine. I can do that in just a minute. I can definitely do that in just a minute. So there's our glass. We are so close. Now I also have us a kitchen sink sitting here, but we have to have an iron bucket, which is why I put our iron bucket up, because we needed it. But this water should be ready. And what am I gonna do with our iron? So we gotta have terracotta, which is really simple to get. We can take clay and just burn it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that bucket up. And we'll take one of our extra buckets and go put some more on, so that I can turn that stuff into dust and make us a kitchen sink. And I need to grab that deep slate. I do know you can use the cobble deep slate to put in here as well, and it makes lava. If y'all are anything like me, I hate standing there and clicking. My finger gets so tired of holding that button so that I get pebbles. Which we have our setup. We're missing 2 key ingredients though. So I reckon we can do that. With that though, we are gonna need 2 chests. And we are going to need 1, 2. We're gonna need 2 of these guys. We are so close. And we need a second one to do the other one, which is why I keep forcing more cobblestone in there. We are almost there, y'all. So close. And the funny thing is I have to make 2 of these. So let me pause right here and get our second bucket of lava. So give me just a second. So our lava's not done yet, but I just wanted to show you because we are going to be making, this is the generator, and this is how you can make basalt with blue ice and lava. Witch water, these that says the lava block will be consumed, you need it to be flowing into it so it doesn't consume. So you're going to need 2 spaces for whatever side you put lava on. But the one that I'm looking at is this one, which means you need lava on both sides. That is also why I have not. That's why I have my setup like it is, because we're going to use the lava from here. We're going to put lava here. And then we're going to move these over top of that lava. Once we do that, we should be good. But while we're waiting on that, and we're already back, y'all can see I was playing with the clay. I was just gonna do that while I waited. But while we're doing that, we can just go ahead and do this. So we want to make this guy. So we are gonna go ahead and do that. We have our first one, which that guy will go here. Now we need our second one to go here so that we can fill in the lava. And how this will basically look is we will have this guy sitting up there like that. And then over top of these, there will be, we will take these guys and place them like that. And then the lava will sit here and it will fuel this. Which is why I haven't placed them yet. Now let me go grab another bucket of water. And put some more of these guys in. And now I'm going to go ahead and go back off camera. I just wanted to show y'all some of the blocks that we could do with generators. And we will be doing a lot. That's why I'm making a big area over here. But to get us started, these are the 2 that we're starting with. So give me a minute and this should be done very soon. Okay. So now we have our lava. We're going to go ahead and put it there. Which is now going to start burning this one to turn it into lava so we can put one here. Which this one is also burning. I'm going to let it finish doing its thing. And also we see cobblestone. Which is amazing because now we have unlimited cobblestone at all times. So with that, we're going to go ahead and accept our quest and keep moving. Awesome. So we got some sand and some gravel. But now it wants us to sieve dirt to get grass seeds and these little seeds. Mycelium seeds, spores. So basically, now we're going to come in here. Oh yeah, I did get our terracotta. I'm just waiting on our water to come back. I'm just going to dump my inventory in here, by the way. And I will, off camera, go through that. So in preparation to this, I did start making us some dirt. So okay, cool. We got that, and we also got our grass seeds somewhere in here. Or I thought we did. Grass seed. Awesome. So that completes those, which will give us more grass seeds, and this one gives us dirt. And it wants us to get witch's water, which is really simple. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put this here, just out of our way for now. I'm going to do that. I have an axe somewhere, but I didn't feel like going back to get it, so I'm just going to do this. Now we put water in this, and it is now progressing, so give that a little bit, and it will give us our witch's water. With that though, we have everything we need. Oh, I'll put my iron on. We have everything we need to make this guy, which is awesome. And we are going to stick him right here, which is now our infinite water source. This thing will never run out of water from what I can tell, and we forever have water. That makes life 100% so much easier. For making those drawers, we also get a random reward, which is packaging tape. We're going to get some glass from where we made glass. A lot of it. And we made the kitchen sink, so now we got a fluid pipe. And we're going to get a random reward, which was a torch. Fantastic. And since we got our first crop, we get a wheat seed and some experience. And I think that's all. Oh, we're going to get a book. So this will get us into mystical agriculture, which we will be doing. We just got to get these things, which ain't that hard to do either. But in the meantime, let's throw all this up here. And now we are also getting another rack. And we are also making more. So with that, we're going to just make sure that we're keeping these full for now. We'll give that one 2 more. And with that, that takes us to our next set of tasks, which is going to be getting into power, which is awesome. So they want us to make this guy. So we need a furnace, a block of redstone. This is why I have not made our drawers yet, is because we don't have redstone. Now in here, how you get redstone is you're going to have to sieve a lot of dust. But we're going to go ahead and upgrade our sieves to iron, because there's a 10% chance here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to go ahead and take all these guys out. We're going to put them in the middle. Yes. And we're going to do a little bit of this. And there we go. We have now moved up into the iron stage, which is fantastic. So now that dust, the reason why I didn't do all that, we're also going to go ahead and break this down as well to dust, because we're going to need a lot of it. So now we're just going to sit here. I'm going to sit here and do this. We only got 2 pieces. That hurts my soul. And I think all of our chests are full. I do know we have enough gold for this. So what I'm going to do is, for one, make sure that we don't have anything new that we get dust from, or that we're going to get redstone from. So we're going to go through our quest real fast. Right here, this gives us all the crystals. With redstone, we can now get into this stuff. And since we got one of those, we can now get into this stuff. And of course, these guys, which I think will give us a block of each. I think it's like 1 or 2 blocks. Which, as you see, we are full. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap on 2 more of those. We're just gonna swipe everything in here. And then go pick our stuff up. And go to bed, because I think it's been a few days. So, alright, y'all give me a minute. I'm gonna get us some more redstone, and we will go from there. Okay, we now have redstone, as I put it up. So now that we have redstone, enough of it anyways, we need to make this guy, which is going to be a redstone block. And we also need to go get some more cobblestone. So let's go ahead and make our furnace. And our redstone block, which leaves us with enough redstone for other stuff. That's amazing. That's why I've done so much. So we need gold and glass. I actually had all this on me, and then I threw it back in the chest. Okay, there we go. We did it. So we get experience from that. And then this opens up. So now they're going to give us a basic energy cube that's already full. We got skystone. That's important. We're going to get some iron from where we made a hopper. Or where we've had a hopper. They want us to do an andesite one, which we will do. I'll do that one off camera, and just when we come back, boom, there'll be one. Because the goal this time around, I actually want to have all the things that are going to help me. Because that's where I messed up last time, was like the grind was so much that I was like, whoa. But I want to do it right. I know more. So this is just where we crushed up that black stone, and we got a whole nother thing for that. We also came into here from where they gave us that, which is, they give us steel casing, which is amazing. And then in here, we made a redstone. So we'll get a redstone, lapis, amethyst, and quartz. And I think that's all the quests that we're going to get. So now, what we want to do. I actually have no idea how I really want to do this. Except for I think for now, our best bet's going to be right here. I think this is going to be our best bet because then we can still pull lava into here. So now they want us to start branching. And the first thing is this right here. This is what I want to branch to. But we need to get some item pipes and also some liquid pipes and cables. And I think early game, our most simplest ones are going to be these. I really do. Which we can just take a hammer and get a copper plate. But I don't think we have any string. Which tells me we might need a small farm. But I don't want to get into that right this minute. Because we do have this guy. Which it wants us to move from this guy to this guy. Which in truth, I kind of want to do. I think he's better. Yeah, he gives off 80 and transfers 240. No, this one's better. Yeah, so we're just going to stick with this guy for now, but I do know that these go even higher. But we also need to think about starting our mob farm. But I think that'll be for another episode. This episode, we did finish just about everything that we can in this one. This requires us to get milk. And we don't have a passive mob farm yet. This is locked by this, which we can go complete now. I got a bucket right here. We need an iron bucket. Yeah. That's another thing. Sometimes people, I had a really hard time with this. You want to pay attention to which bucket. Like this one is not iron, it wants porcelain. So we're going to put that back up and grab one of our porcelains. And we're just going to pick it up. It's going to complete, and I'm going to put it back. Which completes that, and now yeah, now we need this guy, which once again, super simple. We can just grab some. And then they want end stone. We don't have end stone yet, but we can combine glowstone with lava in a barrel, and we gotta make a stone one for that. We'll make end stone. So that's something we'll probably do while we're waiting on something else. And then of course obsidian. And obsidian, we can do that with water when water touches lava. So if we put lava in a stone barrel and then put water on top of it, we get a piece of obsidian. And then of course moss. But we can combine 4 grass seeds to make 1 moss. But we can bone meal it afterwards and get more, or we can put it in. I didn't know that this pack had these for a long time, but they have what they call botany pot, and you can turn them into a hopper botany pot if you put a hopper on it. Like if you combine it with a hopper, you can actually put your moss in there and get bundles of it. You can put trees, crops, all the things in it, which is something I really want to do. But that takes more terracotta and a flower pot, which we have the bricks to do the flower pot. And we got other stuff too. I think we got a hopper from a quest. Just want to make sure none of this goes in here. So now I'm just going to start throwing stuff. But with that, I think I'm going to leave this here. Off camera, I'm going to go ahead and make our other one. I'm going to also figure out which pipes we're going to use to pipe this stuff in to constantly have a flow of lava being made. And then we're going to just kind of keep things moving, because we could take and see, now it's generating power. That's how simple that is. And that's how that works. You just pipe lava in, which is what we are going to do. And then we're just going to pipe the lava from here to here. Same thing to this one. And then we're just going to pipe. We're going to put one pipe out and then put this guy down and then put some more, so that we can put all of our machines here for now until we expand some more. But with that, I think I'm going to leave this here because I got to do a bunch of resource gathering. I've got to get our storage drawers done. Now that we have access to redstone and stuff, I can start making all that stuff. So hopefully next time you see me again, we'll have a good storage system and there ain't none of this back and forth. Another thing I'd like to mention, since I'm going to be doing this off camera, is in the storage section right here, there's upgrades. Of course, we already know about these, but I'm going to be making these. And since we're at iron, we can now get diamonds. Because if you look right here, you can only get them at an iron mesh. And I think I'm going to be going up to gold, because we get a 4% chance instead of a 1. So I'm going to go ahead and move us up to gold. That way we can start getting raw gold. But then as soon as I can, I'm going to be moving us up to diamonds. Because next episode we are going to focus heavily on getting our power finished setting up. And then we are going to automate the hammer and the sieves. And we're going to make sure that we get up to the gold upgrades in them. And then after that, I have no idea where we're going to go. But we will be doing things. But with that, I'm going to leave this here. Also, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And it helps the channel out. But thank you for hanging out with me. And as always, stay cozy. And bye for now.